We are back for another day of sports betting this Monday the 7th of April, and in this video I'm going to share with you my two top plays. We're going to be looking at Serie A and we're going to be looking at the game between Leicester and Newcastle in the Premier League. But before I do that, as I do on every single video, fully transparent, I don't hide nothing. Let's recap yesterday's video. So we had a very nice bet builder that cashed easy money, but did two straight picks. So it was a 1 in 2 day. I thought we were going to sweep. I'm smiling about it because it is just annoying how Manchester United pulled off a draw against Man City. It was annoying. So we had Man City to beat Man U. That was a draw. And then we had Liverpool, of all teams, to beat Fulham, and they lost 3-2. But no stress at all. We take a little dip, but it is no stress. As you could see there, the record, the units, we've been killing it all season, and I really like these two bet builders I'm going to share with you today. They both only got 4 sections, and they double your money return odds. So let's talk about it. I'm going to break down the Leicester vs Newcastle one, but as you could see there, that's the Napoli bet builder. So we're going to be taking over 0 goals in that game. Both teams to score in the first half, no under 6 cards and no red cards. I'm going to be advising 3 units on that bet. And as you could see there, Leicester vs Newcastle. We're going to be taking full-time result to be Newcastle under 3 corners in the first 10 minutes. Under 7 cards and no red card. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into this Leicester vs Newcastle game. Is going to be interesting. Leicester, they're going down, they're relegated. Newcastle, they are pushing for that top 4, top 5 spot. They have been on good form at the moment. Morale is very high within the camp, as you would expect after winning their first trophy in 70 years. They beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Leicester, they've lost their last past 7 home games without scoring a single goal and conceding 18. They only have a 13% win rate at home. I did not think Leicester were going to be this poor this season. I'm not going to lie, I did not think they were going to be as poor as they have been. If we take a little look as well, the last game between these two teams, yes, Newcastle were at home, they weren't away, but as we just recapped, I don't think it matters. Leicester's home form has been absolutely terrible. The last game, Newcastle absolutely dominated in, which they won 4-0. Now this game has a probability of 54% in the both teams to score mark. It has a probability of 90% over the 1.5 goals, and the average amount of goals expected in this game is 2.8. But I do not see Leicester scoring. I'll be totally honest. Like I said, I think they know it. They know they're going down. It's not much they can do about it now. It's just a matter of time of when that becomes mathematically impossible for them to stay up. But Newcastle, they are pushing, and they are playing very, very well recently. They're coming off a 2-1 away win to Liverpool, and the game before that was against West Ham, which they won 1-0. This is away from home. I guess that the game versus Liverpool, if both teams are away, is a final. So if you don't want to count that as playing away, fair enough. But nevertheless, they've been really good this season away from home, Newcastle. So in their last past 10 games, or their last past 9 games away from home, they've only lost 2. So I could possibly say a max play for Newcastle to win, but Newcastle to win under 3 corners in the first 10 minutes. Both teams are not really high volume in regards to corners in the first half, and under 7 cards in the game and no red card. That's purely based off the probability of the referee that's in charge of today's game, Robert Jones. He hands out 3.5 cards. He has an average, of 3.5 cards in his last past 241 games. And in regards to the red card, in his last past 300 games, he has a 1.5% hit ratio handing out red cards. So you'd have to be out like an out-of-pocket moment for the red to be handed out. So 3 units on these 2 bet builders, looking to get back into the green zone, into the winning column today. Very, very busy Tuesday. We've got that Champions League action, so I'm going to be firing on every single game in the Champions League. I will post my bets in regards to that tomorrow. Really liking to look at those fixtures. I think there's going to be some goals. I think there's going to be some corners, cards. I think it's going to be volume in that first leg. Who I think is going to win the Champions League? Everyone's going to just say Real Madrid. That's what they do. But for some reason, I'm backing Bayern Munich, man. I'm backing Bayern Munich. I think if they will get to the final, I believe. And then it is a coin flip. I know it's not a coin flip when you play in Real Madrid. They just know how to win finals. Definitely in Europe. But I'm backing Bayern Munich. But yeah, I will post a video tomorrow in regards to that. Feel free to add my Snapchat. My main Snapchat at the moment I'm currently not using. I will be back on that pretty soon. But other than that, I hope y'all have a great Monday wherever you're watching. If you could subscribe, like the video, I'd appreciate it. But other than that, take care.